Standing up straight at the front edge of your mat. Bring the feet together, spread the weight of the body evenly across both feet. During the sequence, we're gauging the quality of the practice by the quality of the breath. So if you can't breathe or you're uncomfortable, then you're going too far, you're stretching too far. Starting with some salutations. Inhale, reach up. Closing your palms, or you can keep the palms apart. Exhaling, folding forwards and down. If you can't touch the floor, grab onto ankles or shins. Chin tucks in, look to knees. Lift the head up, straighten the arms. Deep breath in here. Bend the knees, hands to floor, stepping the feet back. Sink onto the knees, elbows back down onto the abdomen. Onto the tops of the feet, press the hands, lift the chest, keep the shoulders relaxed and the elbows gently bent. And then to all fours, slide the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes under, sit bones are pushed up and back. 5 deep breaths. If the hamstrings are tight, bend your knees. If your body starts to tire, sink onto the knees. 3, steady breathing, 4, and 5. We're just going to reverse the movement, so back down onto the knees. Step up left, step up right, lift the chin, lengthen the spine, tuck the chin in now as we exhale. Lift the head up, bring the arms out wide, reaching up, closing the palms, and then exhale, arms down to the sides. Let's go the same thing again. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding down. Hands on the floor, ankles or shins. Deep breath in, look forwards. Bend the knees, hands to floor, step the feet back. Sink onto the knees, elbows back down onto the abdomen. Press the hands, tops of feet, lift the chest, shoulders relaxed. To kneeling, hands tucked under the shoulders, turn the toes under, sit bones pushed up and back. 5 deep breaths. Remember your options. 2, deep inhale, exhale through the nose. 3, and 4. That's about 5 breaths. This time onto the fingertips, and then see if you can just step the feet forwards. Long breath out, tuck the chin in towards the knees, lift the head up, bring the arms out wide, reaching up. If it feels too much to look up, then just keep the gaze forwards. Exhale, arms down to the sides. One last one, reaching up, deep breath in. Exhale and folding down. Tucking the chin in, looking to the knees. Lift the chin up and lengthen the spine. Bend the knees and hands to the floor and step the feet back. Down to the knees and down to the abdomen. Onto the tops of the feet. Press the hands, lift the chest. Shoulders relaxing. Onto all fours, hands under shoulders. Tuck the toes under, sit bones and push up and back. Steady deep breathing. Steady deep breathing. 2, and 3, 4. That's about 5 breaths. This time, can we bend the knees and let's have a little hop forwards. Bring the feet together. Lift the chin up, long spine, tucking the chin in. Remember, you can have the hands on the ankles here. Lift the head up, bring the arms out wide, reaching up. Let the breath release and back to standing up straight. Into standing postures. Feet apart, hip distance. We're going to bend the knees, use your first 2 fingers and grab hold of the big toes. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And then let the head drop down, bend the elbows out slightly, and then slowly lift the sit bones up to stretch into the back of the legs, but don't force the legs straight. That's about 2 breaths, even breathing. 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to bend the knees, release the hands across the waist, and once again I'm going to stand up straight and close the feet together. Pause for a moment, and then step out to the right. Hands on hips. Keep the inner edges of the feet parallel. Keep your stance nice and long. Into triangle posture. Turn the foot out. Release the right arm over. Take hold of your thigh or the shin. One will feel more comfortable. And then turn to look up as you stretch the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. If it feels too much to look up, just keep the gaze sideways. That's about 3 breaths. 4. Keep the left shoulder relaxed. And 5. We can look down, we can bend the knee. Slowly we lift out, hands onto the hips. Square the inner edges of the feet. Take a breath. Left side, left foot turns out. Hips and shoulders open. Left arm across, thigh or shin. Look up, look sideways. Release and stretch into the fingertips. Deep breathing. That's about 2 breaths. 3, strong legs. 4. Good, that's about 5. We're going to bend the knee, out we come, and hands onto the hips. Pause for a moment. Inner edge of the feet parallel. Into side angle stretch, turning out the foot to 90-degree angle again. Lunge the knee above the ankle. Elbow on thigh, left arm over by the left ear. Stretching into the fingertips. Looking up towards the palm or just gaze sideways. That's about 2 breaths. 3. Steady, even breathing. 4. And 5. Left arm arches us out, hands on hips, square the feet, take a breath. Turning the left foot out, hips, shoulders open. Lunge the knee above the ankle, elbow on thigh, right arm over by the ear. Looking up, looking sideways, your choice. Deep breathing. 2. Steady breathing. 3. And 4. And 5. Right arm levers us up, hands on hips. Take a moment. We're going to turn the whole body to face the back edge of the mat. Turn this left foot in by about 45 degrees. Lunging again into the right knee, left elbow outside of right knee, right palm on top of left. Separate the elbows, gaze to the fingertips. 5 deep breaths. If this feels slightly too strong, you can sink down to the left knee. 2. Even breathing. 3. And 4. That's about 5 breaths. Release the left elbow, out you come, hands to hips, square the feet again, and then ready for left side, turning round, lunging into left knee, position this right foot in, right elbow outside of bent left knee, left palm onto the right, separate the elbows, gaze into fingertips, sinking down onto the knee if you need to, shoulders relaxed. That's about 3 breaths. And 4, breathing. And 5. Okay. Slowly back up to standing. Hands on hips. Feet parallel. Stance nice and long. We're going to bend the knees, releasing both hands to the floor. Keep about half a foot between your thumbs. Keep the feet parallel. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Slowly start to lift the sit bones up to stretch into the back of the legs, but not forcing the legs straight. Breathe. That's about 3 breaths. 4. Deep breathing. And 5. Bend the knees, hands to hips, out we come on the inhale. Pause again, take an extra breath. Keep your stance long, keep the feet parallel. Lift the arms out wide, interlink behind the back, roll the shoulders, deep breath in, and then exhale, folding forward. You can bend the knees to take your body into the posture. Lift the arms up this time, let the head drop down. Again, slowly see if you can straighten the legs, but having the knees bent is required. That's about 2 breaths. 3, 4, and 5. We can bend the knees as we come out of the posture. Take a moment, hands onto the hips, relax the shoulders, and then we're ready to step back to the front edge of the mat, standing up straight.